Hold obligatory Twitch plug. Although I'm not playing ranked Valor recently because I'm waiting for the Kuronami knife in the shop, but still follow. Thanks. Sticking to the right side of the cubby, probably allowing the enemy to see some podver. Bad turret placement. Bad alarm bot placement. Didn't even try to move to the left side of the cubby to avoid a nade. Just to lay down the wire before everything else, them playing in a professional stage does not equate to being high rank, because otherwise this video is useless and everyone would just be radiant. For Killjoy though, there isn't much info, but these are all just really bad plays and decisions from her. The positioning as well as the placement of the util, and her util having more reaction to the nade than her all screams iron. At least she knows to hide at this situation, so this is probably like iron 2. Picking ISO.
Last player standing.
I don't know about the TP in a 1v5, but I respect it, I guess. Looking at his left, but somehow didn't see the cam. Also didn't hear it, because this was post-update as far as I know. Nice 1v2. That was almost an unwinnable situation. Nice kill. Although looking at it again, why did he only use the double tap after killing the 2? Or maybe he's playing in the upcoming patch where 2 kills will give another charge? But no, this was released before, so the upcoming patch doesn't apply. Didn't check elbow, or if he did, he didn't shoot Skye while he was still scoping in. Nice kill after the upshot. Nice one tap. Okay, he had a shield. It was just destroyed, but the whole time wasn't enough for the double tap timer to run out. So why didn't he get another shield from Skye?
It's you and me.
I don't know if this is actually good ult. At one point he got hit, so he's at HP disadvantage, so the ult was nice to reset their HP. But at another point, it was 1v1 already. The smoke covering the spike and entrance to tube. He already had the advantage with info and positioning, while Omen has to be cautious of left tube, inside the smoke, and right side of the smoke. So it was pretty questionable, but understandable ult. But wait, another thing, I tested the timing of the spike as it was planted, and even tried to diminish all the slow motions. But he ulted when there was barely enough time. So fuck it, I take back what I said about it being an understandable ult. That shit was not it. This was overall pretty confusing to be honest. Picking ISO right ahead is already questionable. Although he did have decent aim, enough to kill 4 in a 1v5, even though most of the enemies are dumb as fuck. But he lacks doing the obvious right thing in certain situations, like TPing in a 1v5, ignoring the Cypher cam, and ulting at that situation. Though picking after the upshot was nice, but that's a low-brainer move, even though low ranks would probably continue on hiding. I don't know, seems like he's an all-aim no-brain type of guy. And by no-brain I mean like actually no-brain. Because his decisions are like bronze type decisions. That shit only carries you to plat, I feel. So he's gotta be somewhere around plat 1.
Last player standing.
Good nade. Listening to comms. Didn't just double swing with Cypher. Failed the trade. Probably whiffed. Not much info, but the nade was really good. And she's straight up listening to comms. Even though the comm planning was dog shit. The only bad thing is she didn't try to correct their plan by suggesting to double swing instead of 1x1, since ISO had info from KJ that Raze is probably a Tuka. Also, she failed the trade, which was the one thing she's supposed to do. She might have whiffed like badly, but it happens. It's fine. With all that being said, she's gotta be like a shy diamond tree. With nerves and being a yes man, or in this case, a yes woman. In wrong place, keeping her from going to Ascendant. Didn't tag ISO with the cam, but why? Like, why not just tag him so that he's distracted or something? I don't know. IGLing. But a bad plan. Should have just opted to double swing with Raze. Shooting the wall and not just waiting for ISO to peek. Also whiffed badly. Although he's IGLing, his plan was completely shit. with the addition of just straight bad decisions and bad aim. This might be like Silver Tree, who's trying to start IGLing but is absolutely shit at it. Appreciate the effort though. Didn't at least help Cypher and Raze even by just mauling the entrance, and also that ISO crossed to the left side. That's a shitty ass molly. Why did she even peek when she's already hiding here? Didn't try to hide again after shooting the molly. She just, I don't know, stood there. Yo, straight up, don't even need to explain this shit. This is the deepest of the deep iron one. This shit is something else, brother. Okay, not really on Skye, but on the whole team. Why is the Opper the one planning? Even though he already has ult too, by the way. I don't get it. Wasn't pre-scoped, even though he had info ISO was in hookah. W shot. Too bad he had shield. Didn't try to hide again after the op shot. Analyzing this further, we can see here that he has a full kit, with everything being green, meaning he never used any util for their entry. On top of that, he never used any util to help out in combating ISO, even a mere blind passive util usage. Gotta be an op 1 trick who's not really even that good, holding an angle with an unscoped op for I don't know what reason. The shot is like decent, I guess. I don't know, it's a normal op shot. Plus the questionable commitment to not hide again after the op shot. And of course, didn't even use one skill for the entire round. Bronze one, I think. It's kind of crazy that there's 2 irons, 1 bronze and 1 silver, in a tournament setting. Good death smoke. Like, really good. Basically the situation I described earlier with ISO. Plus trying to time it with ISO's drop so it would be harder to hear, and choosing to smoke the bomb instead of garden because there's no info yet at the time, and there isn't much time to defuse. So that's overall some big brain shit right there. Bro, I don't fucking know. It's only one thing. But a good Clove is rare, because most are just duelist one tricks trying to fill the controller role. And the smoke was pretty good to be fair. Taking a shot at the dark here, with that much thought into the smoke, gotta be like Radiant. I don't fucking know, man. I just seen no mistakes. It was just good, I feel. ISO just didn't use it well. Judging from this angle and where Omen was shooting from in this scene, Omen was in garden, and he was the one trying to wallbang Killjoy, which is good since Killjoy is positioned badly. Nice awareness of the smoke and the time left, thinking ISO probably dropped, trying to spam the smoke in hopes of damaging ISO. That being said, with almost no time left, I feel like the better play was to sneak near the smoke, or at least wait for the tap before spamming. Regardless, he played post-plant nicely, didn't try to fight and just went to hold spike. Omen played that almost perfectly, I think. He was very objective-minded, a little overheat with the outright smoke spam, but actually won them the round. Nice overall awareness too. He's almost there, but he still needs better decision making, I think. Immortal Tree.